Diamond Tarot. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back, you guys. Scorpios, I hope that you guys are having a terrific Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, happy week, you guys. All right. So we're going to look into seeing what's going on with you guys, Scorpio. If you guys want to reach out for a personal reading or donate to my platform, all of the information on how to do so will be in the description of my page, okay? So in my About Me. This is going to be a timeless reading, so anytime you guys come across this message, it can verify anything that you wanted to know. It will definitely resonate and have confirmation for you. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or rising placements, okay? So Scorpio, I want to invite you guys to deeply inhale and exhale and allow yourself to recharge, okay? And let go of any pent up frustration, stress, okay, that you guys may have accumulated before coming across this message, all right? So I want to call on the divine angels of light, truth, clarity to give us clear and precise messages, as well as to channel you guys as guardian angels from, any of you Scorpios that are divinely guided to this message, okay? All right. So let's see. What's going on with Scorpios? What's going on with Scorpios at this time, Spirit? What's going on with the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising at this time? All right, so you guys have the Star, okay? The Star energy. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? A situation surrounding an Aquarius, or there could be an Aquarius in your energy. Cross watchers, you guys could definitely be coming through. People watching for Aquarius. Yes, for sure. You have the King of Swords out here, all right, at the bottom of the deck. So there is an Aquarius that is in you guys' energy. Maybe some of you guys have a friend, a family member, or a lover, okay? Or this could be an enemy. We don't know, okay? But you guys have an Aquarius for sure in your energy. A lot of you guys are healing because of the truth. Some sort of clarity, some sort of information that comes through has you guys in a space where you're able to heal, okay? Let's get three more. What's going on with Scorpios? What's going on with Scorpios at this time? You have the Four of Cups, okay? Some of y'all could also be dealing with a Leo. They had the same energy yesterday, okay? They definitely had this energy, all right? For some of y'all, there could be certain offers, okay? It doesn't have to be an Aquarius. It could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But some of you guys are kind of bored, all right? If this is not boredom, Scorpio, I feel like this is just different offers, okay? These don't have to be relationship or romantic offers. This could be offers for you guys to co-partner, go into business with, okay? Or just some sort of advice or recommendations. You guys don't really care for whatever it is. For some of you guys, this is just, you guys are now bored with some sort of routine, some sort of relationship, or something like that. Some sort of excitement has kind of fizzled out. And many of you guys are a little bored. You're waiting on something new to come through. For some of you guys, if that doesn't resonate, you guys just don't want to deal with old friends, okay? Or you don't want a new offer. You're content with the way you guys have been doing something, okay? For some of you guys, this is definitely concerning relationships. You all don't want to be in a relationship, okay? I'm looking at how this person is staring at those three cups down there, and then you have that offer that's trying to come in. So some of y'all, there could be somebody trying to offer a serious connection again, romantically, relationship wise, business, all right? I am picking up more so romantically, and y'all don't want the offer. You just want to be single. You guys at this time could want to just continue to, explore your options, okay? Date other people, communicate with other people, hang out with other people. You don't want to be tied down at this time, okay, Scorpio? So let's get two more for you all. Let's get two more and see what's going on with Scorpios. So you guys have Aries energy, or you all wanting to take a risk, okay? Some of y'all could be going into a new direction, okay? But for some of you guys, I do feel like this is an Aries that wants to offer some sort of um, support, whether this is again romantically, whether this is some sort of business, or them just wanting to be there for you, Scorpio. I'm not sure. Let's get one more for you guys. Let's get one more. So you have the Ten of Cups, Scorpio. Beautiful. So I do feel like you guys are pretty emotionally fulfilled when it comes to home, when it comes to family. I do feel like many of you guys are in a positive space for the most part. So this Four of Cups energy where you guys don't want to be bothered or there's some sort of rejection here, I feel like this is a specific energy for a person or a situation. Overall, I do feel like many of you guys could be in the spotlight if you're not dealing with an Aquarius, or you're healing. You're finally healing in the places, in the areas of your life where it is that you guys have wanted to heal. All right, you are going in a new direction. I do feel like many of you guys have a lot of faith. You're taking a lot of risk at this time to be able to be emotionally fulfilled and to make sure that you and your family, excuse me, is happy. Okay? Some of you guys could have a family situation or relationship situation that you've been in for about 10 years. Okay, for some of you guys for the last 4 years or maybe since 2024, things kind of weren't, where you wanted it to be. You guys could be waiting on some things to finally change. You have been since 2024. I definitely see there's an Aries that you guys are kind of like in the energy of being, tired of. You're rejecting this energy, whether this is, some sort of frenemy, friend, relationship, offer. I feel like a lot of you guys are over something concerning either maybe an Aquarius or Aries. I feel like Scorpio, a lot of you guys are just focusing on healing and making sure that your family is good, okay? And you are exploring different ways to, assure that, to make sure of that, okay? So let's clarify your first card. You have the Star here. So let's see what this is for you guys. Scorpio, we will be pulling for advice also. So why is the Star here for Scorpio? Why is the Star energy here for Scorpio? So you guys have support. Supporters, friends, friendship, admirers, or fans, okay? So this Aquarius energy, excuse me, this could be somebody that is a supporter of you guys. They're on your side, Scorpio, okay? This could be somebody that admires you. They want to be a friend. They want to be loyal to you, okay? They want a friendship or something like that. And this person is an Aquarius, okay? They know the truth, or there's somebody that will tell you the truth. There's somebody that will be loyal and honest to you. So let's get one more. For some of you guys, if it's not an Aquarius, I just feel like you guys are in the spotlight. You have some sort of popularity or attention or something like that, and there's people that do admire you. There are people that are fans of you. They support you and they want to be friends with you, Scorpio, okay? So let's see, why is the Star here? Yeah, poverty and lack. All right. So for some of you guys, you are healing this energy. All right. With friends, supporters, fans coming out first. All right. So there are people that want to come in and pour into you, whether this is kind words, whether this is some sort of, motivation, tell you to keep going, that you're doing a good job. All right. Something like that. All right. You guys are definitely healing in this area. Yeah, so we should keep this up. So your next card, Scorpio, out here, energies that you're dealing with is this Four of Cups. Let's clarify and see what this is. Why is the Four of Cups here? Why is this energy, this unbothered, boredom, rejection? What is this energy for Scorpios out here? guys have jealousy, okay? This is a common theme if you guys go and watch Libra through Virgo, okay? Well, excuse me, I said that backwards. Leo through Libra, okay? Yesterday, this card literally, I want to say it was during the Libra reading. It just flipped out of the deck after already had coming out. It had came out like twice. All right, it came out for Virgo as well. So there is a situation that you guys, maybe you guys are being left in this energy. All right. You're looking towards these three cups, which this represents friendship, celebration, reunion. That's what the three of cups stands for. So you guys have your arms folded, Scorpio, looking towards them. But then there's this offer trying to come in. I feel like this is this jealous energy. Maybe they want to kind of be funny or something, you know, like with this cup that they're trying to hand you, and you guys are just like whatever you want to focus on these energies, Scorpio. For some of y'all, this is again a situation where I'm channeling some of you Scorpios could have left the ex alone, and you maybe you've offered friendship to them. You don't want anything more than friendship, and they could be doing things literally because they're jealous and they don't want you to move on. Scorpios, men or women, can relate to this. You could have somebody that is upset that you don't want, you know, to be more than friends with them, okay? And they're trying to make it to where you pretty much feel like they're all you have, that nobody else wants you, Scorpio, that you can't go out dating and partying, okay? They could be doing things in the background to sabotage your finances. I am picking that up as well. All right, but remember, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So these are like overall energies that the mass collective of Scorpios could be dealing with, okay? Let's get one more for this Four of Cups energy. Let's get one more for the Four of Cups for Scorpio. That's 12 minutes. So you have clarity. All right, confirmation. So with jealousy coming out here, you guys know whatever this situation is, whether this is a relationship, an ex, okay, somebody, like I already stated, that doesn't want to see you guys move on, that doesn't want to see you guys, you know, be happy with friends, maybe, you know, go into another relationship. You guys already know, okay? And you're being unbothered by it. You're not sad because, you know, Scorpios can be emotional. You guys are not emotional about this energy. You're not angry about it. You're just kind of bored and just like whatever, you know. So take that as it resonates, Scorpio. Your next card is the Fool card. So this is Aries energy. But for a lot of you guys, I feel like you're taking a risk, okay? This card can talk about taking a risk, jumping out in faith, you know. Let's see. What is this Fool card for Scorpio? Why is this energy here? So you guys have releasing and letting go. Yes, Scorpio. So you guys are going in a different direction. I don't know if this situation has something to do with family because it is next to this Ten of Cups, you guys. So there could be a situation where you guys are having faith. You're keeping your vibration high. If you look at this person, they have their head towards the sky. This situation could definitely include an Aries, okay? Maybe Aries is mentoring you, giving you strength, pouring life into you, or this is an enemy that's the Aries that is responsible for you guys having to let go of something. But I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely going in a new direction, okay? And I feel like this new direction has a lot of passion, a lot of life, a lot of hope and faith involved in it, okay? Let's get one more for this new direction is faith. All right, you guys are releasing a situation. I do feel like for some of you guys, this could be concerning a Scorpio as well. This person could be born in October because I'm looking at this 10 of Cups, and that's 10. All right, you guys are definitely walking away. That came out. But another group of you guys, I feel like this is concerning a family situation. Yeah. Well, why is the Fool card here for Scorpio? And releasing, letting go. So you have, okay, so that was two. These were stuck together, depression. All right, so Scorpio, a lot of you guys could be dealing with depression behind having to let this energy go. If this doesn't resonate with you guys, this could be an Aries. So cross watchers that are watching for Scorpio, you guys could be dealing with depression, okay? Because you have to let go of a Scorpio. But Scorpio, I feel like Many of you guys are, you know, going in a different direction, but there could be a certain area in your life where you do struggle with depression. I would definitely advise you guys to, if it's a situation you can't control, sometimes life is like that because everybody has free will. There's lessons and things that have to happen. Life is not perfect. Some situations, even no matter how painful or no matter how unwanted they are, they help you get on your path to enlightenment. They help you, you know, discover how strong you are, discover who you are, it molds your character. All right, so you know, knowing that that's something that we can't control, you just have to try your best to do the work to be able to still have a high vibration. Okay, be able to still see the, you know, light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, and stay as optimistic and positive as possible. Okay, so some of you guys, Scorpio, you guys are very powerful people, but a lot of times people will trigger things concerning your emotions. All right, maybe to get you in your darker side, your shadow side. So like, you know, with your anger or the vengeful energy. And a lot of times, Scorpio, you guys being such, you know, powerful manifestors and just powerful individuals in general, sometimes you never know if a person is somebody that studies psychology, somebody that studies astrology, and they could be purposely doing this to block you guys' you know, manifestations or things, you know, your good fortune or maybe new relationships coming in. So I would just advise you guys at this time to um really brainstorm on things, simple things, okay? It doesn't have to cost $1 trillion, all right? I know we live in a really weird time right now with social media and everybody having cell phones and all of these apps and things. And, you know, nothing is just like it used to be. You know, back in the day, if you had money, whoop-de-doo, you know, if you were rich, but you know, most people still were able to be down to earth and relate to people and appreciate people as they are, okay, and what they have, and still make the best of it and be happy. And you know, me being also the Sag rising energy and Sag moon as well, that's where I get a lot of my grounded energy from. Okay, that's where that comes from. And we're very positive, you know, optimistic people. I've always been that way. So, you know, I don't like to let things get me down. So even though, again, like I was saying, we live in a time where everything is about, you know, if you have millions or if you have this, and it's always about putting each other down. You know, I kind of stray away from that energy really quick. And it's just like, no, you know, I can still find love, or I can still be happy, or I can still have a good time, even if, you know, certain circumstances are things I'm struggling with. Okay, so I said that to say, you guys, it could be simple things. If you like crossword puzzles, if you like, you know, reading novels, urban fiction, poetry, comedy, if you like, you know, certain good movies, just really cleanse and release your energy from, you know, energies that are not yours, emotions that you have pent up that are not serving you, about certain energies. And once you reset, okay, I think you guys should just brainstorm on simple things that you like. And first, you can see if you already have it. All right, you never know. You might have a good book laying around, and you might have, you know, some things, apps, like you have apps that you can download on your phone, Kindle Unlimited, Amazon Books, and they have a lot of good free books. Okay, you know, a lot of games, you know, a lot of stuff is on the phone now. A lot of things are digital and technology based now, so you could easily find crossword games on your phone. Puzzles are pretty affordable. You know, I hope it doesn't sound too boring, all right? But if these are things that a lot of you guys are into, okay, I just think now would be a good time to, you know, just try to be positive, try to be happy, be patient as well, and don't lose faith in the universe, okay? If you know you're a good person, Scorpio, you know that your intentions are pure for all involved, including your family. I think now is a good time for you guys to really, really put your faith in the Most High God. He's working everything out. I know it sounds cliche when you want something or you want things to go a certain type of way, you want it then, but that's just not how divine timing works, okay? So it's good that you guys are listening to your intuition. I am picking that up with you guys releasing a situation and going in another direction. But don't let anything get you depressed, okay? There's so much life, and you know, you have your freedom, and even if you don't, there's just so much that the universe can offer you guys to lift your spirits, okay? So your last card before we go into advice is the Ten of Cups. All right, so this is definitely you guys being emotionally fulfilled for the most part. You guys are happy. There is a family situation I'm seeing here, okay? So let's clarify and see what this is. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Scorpio? Why is this Ten of Cups here for Scorpios? Thank you. Travel and transportation, okay? So this could be a vacation. For some of you guys, this is definitely a vacation. You have attractiveness, beauty, and compatible at the bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, this could be somebody that's at a distance. This could be you guys in a long-term relationship, a long-distance relationship, okay? With somebody that's at a distance, okay? Let's get one more for you all. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Scorpios? For some of you guys, your family is at a distance, okay? Other relatives, they're at a distance. Yeah, you have sickness and obsession, haters, and hate crime. Okay, so there's definitely a situation that's going on that is involving some sort of haters, some sort of hate crime, some sort of obsession, okay? Concerning relatives that are at a distance, okay, that you guys are dealing with. Again, I did see that many of you guys were in the energy of kind of being a little bit of, falling into a depression, releasing the situation for sure, going in another direction. But I think you guys should definitely take that advice that I gave you. Now we're going to get into what advice your spirit guides have for you. Scorpios, I want to thank you guys so much for coming by Princess Diamond Tarot. I appreciate all of the love and support. It does not go unnoticed. We are on the journey to 1K subscribers over here, and we will accomplish this. I just want to thank you guys that are here and supporting and seeing, all of my efforts and things like that before we get to there, get to that point. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. What's the advice for Scorpios at this time? What's the advice for Scorpio at this time? So the Three of Pentacles, okay? So Scorpio, focus on your work. Focus on what is working out for you. I'm hearing that why am I hearing that, Spirit? Star, okay? Because you guys' wishes are coming through. You guys are healing, okay? But you guys need to just focus on what's working out for you. There could be some things that, maybe fall through the cracks, or maybe, don't go as planned, or there could be little things that happen throughout your day. It's just haters. It's just people that want to, distract you from the overall big picture of what is taking place in your life at this time. Some of you guys I'm picking up could be dealing with a promotion. You guys could have finally got a promotion. You are like at the top at your job. Many of you guys finally cashed out and made a big purchase, okay, on a vehicle or a house. You could have just started your own business, Scorpio. You could be working on a new project in your career. There's a lot of good things going for you right now. And so I just feel like it's just miserable people just trying to get you to focus on negative stuff or what they feel like they can control, and bring you down, all right? So just focus on what is working out for you and continue to, work on your goals, sharpen your skills, okay? Let's see. Let's get more clarity. Give us two for this Three of Pentacles for Scorpios for advice. Okay, something about the past, all right? Handle a situation in a mature way. Don't repeat mistakes that you guys have made in the past, Scorpio. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? So you guys have immaturity, all right? Ignorance, dumb, childish energy. You guys need to just continue to work on whatever it is that you guys need to work on, okay? For some of you guys, this is also talking about things that you have energetically invested in. So if this is some sort of affirmations, prayers, all right? Whatever it is, you guys should just continue to alchemize the energy that you're dealing with from maybe childish people, ignorant people, okay? Dumb people, all right? Immaturity. Alchemize that energy and put it into your work, okay? Put it into your skills. Let's get one more for the Three of Pentacles for Scorpios. All right, you have rage and anger, okay? So you guys, the advice is for you, romance and love, okay? So the advice is for many of you guys maybe to focus on your, love life when it comes to the person that loves you, the person that is, wanting to be there for you, that you guys could be in a relationship with. For some of you guys, you need to just pour that romantic self-love energy into yourself, all right? And for some of you guys, you need to continue to focus on work. Don't let anybody mess up what you've worked on. Okay, that's the advice. A lot of you guys, there is this, immature rage, anger. Somebody could be trying to rage bait you guys, to get you fired or to stop the progress that you've made, or just to disrupt some sort of work, some sort of effort that you guys have put in. And that's the truth. Okay, with the Hermit energy, this could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be. Okay, and then you have the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So yeah, with the Hangman also coming out, that's exactly what it is. Somebody is just waiting to see when you guys will tick, Scorpio. We have a reputation of, our temper and things like that. Somebody is watching you. They want to mess up your progress. So this is a warning. Make sure you guys take this advice, okay? And also just focus on what is working out for you. Don't worry about what people do to make things go wrong for you, because you are doing a very good job. Things are working out for you, Scorpio, and you are healing. So that was you guys' reading, light and love. I will see you guys next Tuesday, Scorpio. And make sure you continue to have a high vibrational, terrific Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy week, Scorpio. You are loved and light and love until I see you guys next.